It's time to catch up with the Workspace Rundown, powered by MediaAgility. We bring you the biggest news and updates for Google Workspace, all in about 5 minutes or less. I'm your host today, Mike, and I'm joined by my co-host and Workspace specialist, Ben. With that, let's check out all the new tools and improvements that Workspace has rolled out over the past 2 weeks. I'll get us started today. Ben, let's start the clock. We've got several new features that have been added for the APPSCRIPT integrated development environment. We've now got script properties, add-on testing, time zone setting, and Rhino debugging available within IDE. So if you've been using APPSCRIPT to superpower your Workspace apps, this update ensures that you can utilize legacy features in the new environment. This is on by default for all users of the new IDE experience.
Exciting. Another exciting news, APPSHEET, Google's no-code tool for building custom apps and workflows to automate business processes, can now be connected with APPSHEET, Google's JavaScript platform, which is used to integrate, automate, and extend Google Workspace. So now users can extend custom no-code apps to integrate and automate those workflows across Google Workspace. This is huge for those looking to leverage systems to work smarter rather than harder. For instance, this marriage can now allow you to create workflows like allowing your workers to capture photos on their mobile devices for on-site inspections, uploading those images and media to Google Drive, and adjusting drive sharing settings to ensure that auditors now have immediate access. Or perhaps manage shift schedules and appointments through a simple web interface that you design via APPSHEET. And when a time slot is booked, it automatically creates an event on a Google Calendar with the requester invited. It's that sort of automation. This is available for APPSHEET users and is included if your team has Google Workspace Enterprise Plus licenses.
Awesome. Now we're going to shift away from APPSHEET and APPSCRIPT users, and we're going to focus on things strictly for admins. And really specific to network admins focused on optimizing quality. Google Meet now supports SRTP in TLS on mobile to ensure higher quality video meetings. Additionally, Meet is introducing support for UDP port 3478 to deliver media, in addition to ports 19302 to 19309, which also deliver media. So take a look at this today if you want to optimize your network for Google Meet.
Formula syntax. It's not a sexy thing, but it's a very real thing, and it can be the bane of your existence, whether you're new to Google Sheets formulas, or maybe you're a pro who's just typing too fast when you're trying to knock these out. Well, now Google Sheets provides intelligent corrections when you enter a formula with errors. So if you do that now, you'll see a simple suggestion, which you can apply and be off to the next task rather than having to troubleshoot or remove and rebuild that formula manually.
Do you need to stay focused, but your iPhone won't stop chirping at you? We can solve that now for Gmail and chat while still letting you get the absolutely necessary pings from your VIP clients or key executives. You can now set your iOS device to focus mode while specifying users who can interrupt you based on your settings.
Cloud Search, the tool that allows you to find nearly any and everything within your Google Workspace with the click of a button, just made finding in-demand documents even easier. Now, popular documents, those that have been clicked on by a large number of users, will be prioritized in your Cloud Search results, so you can find those popular search items even quicker.
Excellent. And this is one that has been in beta since September, and now it's coming to the big screen. It's easier than ever for admins to move My Drive folders into shared drives, which is a big deal for data continuity and security. Now when moving My Drive folders to shared drives, you can retain folder IDs for copyless moves. You can prevent moves that would exceed shared drive storage limits. And for any items that cannot be moved, a shortcut will be created to preserve the existing hierarchy. So start easily slinging folders into shared drives today.
Nice. I know that's been an update that a lot of admins have been excited about. Also exciting, there is now a second gen Meet hardware that has just been rolled out. This has a sleeker design, new touch controllers, and improved mics on top of some of the already industry best microphones and speakers. Google's meeting room hardware just got a little bit better. If you haven't experienced this incredibly robust and honestly very intuitive meeting room hardware yourself, this new release may be your golden opportunity to check it out and start hosting better meetings.
Excellent. And going from hardware to software, meetings have become more orderly thanks to new moderation and co-host controls added to Google Meet. Ahead of meetings, you can now set up host controls and designate co-hosts. You can set up breakout rooms in advance, designate co-hosts in advance, and also configure things like chat lock, present lock. Hosts can also mute all and end the meeting for all participants. So Meet features continue to get better and better. Check these out for all your workspace plans above Starter, Basic, and the free plans.
Dynamic groups have been allowing admins now to create and manage groups, as well as the settings tied to them more robustly for some time. But now admins can define these dynamic groups using additional user attributes like country, the domain, if you're managing multiple domains, department, language, and honestly, many more. This has just been rolled out. So as a note, if this is of interest to you, dynamic groups in and of themselves are only available on enterprise and education licenses.
Very cool, very cool. This one is for admins only. So end users, go get yourselves a snack. You can now specify how your Android apps update, giving you more control over fleet management. So previously, this was a default setting. Apps only updated when devices were on Wi-Fi, charging, and not being used. Simply won't cut it for everyone. So now you can choose high priority mode or postponed mode. It's rather self-explanatory. High priority updates the app immediately after a new version is published. Postponed mode postpones the update for 90 days. This is off by default. Admins have the power to turn it on.
Also, keeping with the admins here, we're going to get even more selective. This one is for the super admins only. Admins can now view, investigate, control, and manage the organization's Drive and Gmail storage from a single pane of glass with new storage management tools, which will be in the admin console. So now a super admin can view the storage usage summary for the entire organization, view storage used by specific products like Drive or Gmail, view top users within the organization, view shared drives with the most storage, manage and delete shared drives based upon storage use, and the list goes on and on. The idea here is you now have more visibility than ever, all in one place, and you can take action on what you see. As a heads up, like I mentioned, this is now only available for super admins, but Google is planning to roll out custom admin roles in the coming months so that drive storage can kind of be delegated to certain members of your team. So be sure to check this out. This is available for all license levels.
That one is seriously a big one, just being able to have that clarity around your storage usage, where it's being allocated. I've had tons of clients who have been looking for that for a long time, so glad to see that one added to the list. The next one I got is for iPhone users only. So Android users, it's time for your snack. Humor me if you will. Take out your iPhone, open a Google Chat, and now hover over the little plus icon next to the compose bar. Ta-da! Look at all your new options. New options have been added to share a Meet link, create a calendar event, access Drive, and do some text formatting. Simply making chat on iOS a bit more helpful for all of you Apple fanboys and fangirls out there.
Mike, sometimes it is the simple things in life that seem to make the greatest difference. Just like the drop-down menu layout in Google Docs, right? Which just got a facelift to help make finding key features easier and more intuitive. It's not a mind-blowing change, but it certainly helps for those new hires who may be new to Google Workspace tools. You can check it out by default by clicking File in Google Docs.
Thank you, Ben. And this last one is an extension of an update from January when Google rolled out warning banners for malicious or dangerous files in Drive. Now, going forward, these same warning banners will be seen if you open a Google Docs sheet, slide, file on the web, which is flagged as malicious or dangerous. So just taking user and data protection a step beyond just your internal Drive files and extending it to the web. This is rolling out as we speak and will be available to all Workspace domains over the next 2 weeks. And that's it for the Workspace Rundown. We'll catch you in 2 weeks. If you haven't subscribed, sign up below or be left out in the cold. To take your business to the next level, contact us directly. I know we can help. Till next time, I'm Mike.
And I'm Ben.
Here's to working smarter, safer, and getting the most out of your investment in Google Workspace.